is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To throw, it's Gaudet. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The defense has got it.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Excellent field position here for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He hands it off from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Leon. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, SMU. They draw first blood in this national title game.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. State offense is back out on the field. That fumble on the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Looking to pass. It's Gaudet. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He takes it at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Keeping it on the ground here. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
And the defense rolls the dice here, went with the blitz. Bad timing. The screen gouges them for a big gain.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down.
Breaks into the clear. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Now they're running on the toss. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quick throw, the catch is made. Puts into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A quick throw out left, complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He decides to keep it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Back to pass. It's Gaudet. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator is accounting for everybody except a tight end. He couldn't have been any more wide open on that play. Nice gain downfield by the big man.
That completion makes it second and medium. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Offense facing second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Scanning the field, it's Gaudet. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Off the arc, the arrow caught to the right.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Second down here. Dropping back. It's Leon. Gets ready on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Leon. He'll throw it now. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and 1 from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Mustangs will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. A low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
The ball's knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Lions offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Back to throw. It's Gaudet. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here. First and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down and inches. Simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. An inside deals now from the shotgun. Gets to the first and still running. The tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Leon. Makes the catch downfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no hurry. He got to hurry.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Grabbed by the receiver. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Gaudet. Looks left and finds his target there. Will not be brought down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're able to get him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll try to run for the first down. And the Mustangs keep the football on the move.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To the air, it's Leon. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks right for a quick completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. To throw, it's Leon. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage for 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Play action here on 1st down. Moves left out of the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Mustangs. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Gaudet. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's a fly out of the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back has it on the screen now. One down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down. Set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And the single back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Touchdown, SMU. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Gaudet. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. We stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Grab near the sticks. It's 4. And the game just good enough for a first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Scanning the field, it's Gaudet. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Touchdown, Penn State. This air attack is still unstoppable.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the ball is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Grinding away with a running game. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking downfield, it's Leon. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Appear to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Here comes the point-after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 23. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Gaudet. On the move now. hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw again. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And Indy Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. He makes the grab. And he'll be brought down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Catch made on the left side. And he's in there for the 2-point conversion. They're back within 11 points. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Pounding away with the run game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.
What I always love to see on these offsides call, they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the SMU Mustangs.